Hey, Big Dave, the middle-aged gamer here with the weekly NFL Pickems. And I'm recording this a day early on a Wednesday instead of the typical Thursday. It's still going to be released on Thursday, obviously. But if everything goes right, I'm going to be spending a good chunk of the day after I get my work done playing the new Starfield DLC. So I want to get this done so I have more time to do so. Anyway, let's take a look at how we did last week. And last week has been, week 4 was my worst week of the season so far. I spun downward. I was at the 90th percentile. Now I'm roughly 80th. And let's go back and see how we did. Thursday night game, I was right that it was going to be a lot closer. But the Giants offense. You know what I mean. That was not fun. Defense showed up and looked a lot better. Or maybe it was just Dallas's offense looking worse. Who knows? Anyway, moving on. Got the Falcons over the Saints. Picked that one. Remember what I said. When in doubt, pick the home team. And, should have heeded my advice on this one, but I was so sure that Pittsburgh was just going to roll over Indy here. Like, Pittsburgh's defense forgot to show up for this game. And, I really thought the Rams were on track on this one, and the Bears, I don't know, their defense might actually be pretty legit this year. Go figure, the Bears having a good defense. Got this one right, Vikings over the Packers. It was a lot closer than it seemed throughout the entirety of the game, but Packers made a hell of a furious comeback, but it was just not meant to be. I don't even know what to say on this one, man. Aside from that, okay, it's official. Denver's got a good defense. You know, their offense has just got to work through it, rookie quarterback and all. But, wow, this was bad. I really thought the Jets were going to be able to muster more than just 9 frickin' points. I mean, here's a crazy stat that I heard. This is the first time since both teams were together. The Giants and the Jets both had home games, and both teams failed to score a touchdown. Think about that. And, I don't know what to make of the Eagles here. What I do know is that the Fire Sirianni chants are getting louder and louder, and I'm starting to agree with them. And the Eagles just may not be the team we thought they were, and their Super Bowl window closing. Tampa Bay, on the other hand, I mean, go Bucks. I mean, they're putting it together. Baker looking really good. And, hey, Bengals finally got on the board with the win. They had to beat the Panthers to do so. And, I mean, the offense wasn't so bad, but, I mean, that defense, though. Oof. You should have figured it would be hard for the Bengals to be able, for the Panthers to be able to keep up in a shootout with the Bengals. That's on me. Should have thought that a little more clearly, but in the battle of 2 of the worst defenses in the league, Carolina's was worse. And then I got this one right. Texans over the Jags. The Jags are just, they're the only winless team left in the league right now. What does that tell you? I mean, this team is absolutely cursed. And how do I know this? I read up on a thing, and I'm starting to think that this might be true. Ever since Trevor Lawrence yanked that terrible towel from a fan, they've been practically winless. And it just keeps going. All right, got the Niners over the Patriots. This was easy. I mean, you knew this was going to happen. Even without all those weapons that the Niners were missing, they were just too much for the Patriots. All right, moving on. I called this one. Commies looking really good. And I'm starting to think they may actually run away with the NFC East this year. Because the Eagles can't really string it together. The Cowboys are about as mid as it gets. And sadly, the Giants might be even worse. As much as it pains me to say it. I mean, it's great that the Giants are basically caught up to the Eagles and the Cowboys, only to watch the Commanders just rocket into the stratosphere. Gee, what a surprise. Get a good quarterback. Alright, and I pegged this one. Raiders over the Browns in a rather boring game. I think that's exactly what I said, too. Maybe not verbatim, but basically I said it. The Raiders have a good defense, and they have enough of an offense with Gardner Minshew and their weapons. And Cleveland is just an absolute mess offensively. They can't do anything. So maybe score more touchdowns than the Giants. All right. Okay, I had the right idea. Low scoring, ugly game. The Chiefs' offense just isn't the same. And now that Rashee Rice is done for the year because he got low blocked by his own quarterback. Yeah, but I thought the Chargers were going to be able to amass a little bit more out of the Chiefs than they did. Nope. This was just ugly, ugly, ugly. But the Chiefs remain undefeated. Oh well. And, are the Ravens back? Because this was a whitewashing. This was brutal. I was not expecting a slaughter. I thought this was going to be a close competitive game. Because the Ravens are always a tough out at home. But, yeah. Never mind. And speaking of totally blowing it, where the hell were the Titans the first 3 weeks with this? Holy crud. I guess what it also shows is that the Dolphins were a team that was relying on their offense to carry them through because their defense just wasn't very trustworthy. And, yeah. No Tua, no offense, no wins. Don't be surprised if this team goes completely winless until Tua comes back. Or if Tua does not come back this season, Dolphins could be looking at the number 1 overall pick. They could be looking at their choice of new quarterbacks. I thought I'd be saying that this year. And I got this one. Lions just absolutely putting on a clinic offensively against the Seahawks. Giants coaching staff should be looking at what the Lions did to try and replicate that against the Seahawks and hope that Malik Neighbors gets healthy. And I called 44 points total on this. Okay, I was a little off, and the Lions almost did that by themselves. Oh well. So, yeah, not my best run. But you know what? That was the first quarter of the season. Time to turn the page into October. Let's see what we got this year. This week. All right, Thursday night game. We got Tampa Bay in Atlanta. And I don't know what to make of the Falcons. I really don't. But what I can tell you is that the Bucs are a really good team. And they should take this one. I think Tampa Bay is going to win the division. All right, let's start looking at the Sunday games. We got the Jets at the Vikings, and I cannot in good conscience take the Jets on this at all. The Vikings are a freaking buzzsaw right now, and it might be hard-pressed to find anybody who can beat them right now. They are just disgusting. The defense is a lot better than anybody had any right to think, and honestly, who saw Sam Darnold coming like this? Nobody did. I'm not even sure Sam Darnold did. But here we are. Alright, we got the Panthers and the Bears. This should be a relatively easy win for the Bears. It's at home, and they got pretty good defense. It's just a matter of what's going to be worse, the Bears' offense or the Panthers' defense. That side of the ball is going to be a glorious train wreck, and it's just a matter of who's going to be able to do what. I think the Bears should have enough where they'll be able to take advantage of Carolina's issues. I think they'll get the win on this one. Now we got the Ravens and the Bengals. The Bengals offense starting to look good again, but the Ravens, well, they really put it together against a really good Bills team last week. I'm going to have to go with the Ravens on this. Because I just do not trust the Bengals defense to stop a nosebleed. Much less Derrick Henry. Dolphins, Patriots. Oh, God. Well, the Patriots have a pretty good defense. Not like the Miami can really do anything, but at the same time, when in doubt, go with the home team. And I'm just gonna move on. All right, Browns, Commanders. Do I really need to say anything at this point? Browns defense is still the Browns defense, but they're on the field way too long because the offense can't do anything. And I think this is going to be one of those games where it's going to start close early, but as the game wears on, Commanders should start pulling away. All right, now we got the Colts and the Jags. Colts running back. Oh God, what's his name? Jonathan. I can't remember his name. Anyway, all-pro guy, but he may not suit up for this game. Still a little unsure on this. Wish I had more information on this, but I have to go based on that. Is this the time where the Jags finally put it together? Here's the problem with that. Jags-Colts rivalry has always been kind of strange, just like the road team always wins these games. If this were an Indy, I'd probably give the Jags a good chance to win this, but right now, no. I think there's just too much in the passing game, and even with Anthony Richardson on the sidelines right now, yeah, he's been replaced by Joe Flacco. Flacco's still got some gas left in the tank. I think they're going to put up enough points and cruise by Jacksonville pretty easily. All right. Ooh. We got the Bills and the Texans. This would be an ideal regression point for the Texans, and the Bills are going to be pissed that they got clobbered by the Ravens like that. I'm going to take the Bills. It may not be close. All right, we got the Ravens in Denver against the Broncos, and battle of two good defenses with some mid offenses, but for different reasons. There's a lot of chaos going on in Vegas right now with Devontae Adams. Like, he may not be on the team much longer. He might not be on the team come this game. I got to go with Denver on this. They're looking hungrier, and Bo Nix is... You can see the improvement in there. This is going to be a low-scoring, ugly affair, but I think Denver takes it. We got Arizona and the San Francisco 49ers. Ooh, I need to look at something. Who the Niners play next week? They got a Thursday night game in Seattle. Ooh. This is your upset of the week right here. I'm going with the Cardinals on this. Hear me out. There's still some chaos going on with San Francisco. It's a home game. And you know they're going to be looking past Arizona at that Thursday game in Seattle. They still don't have a running game because no McCaffrey. And this could be a huge trap game for the Niners. I think this could be a huge letdown game right here. All right, we got the Rams at home against the Packers. Jordan Love is back, and he almost pulled one out against the Vikings. I don't think the Rams have a chance on this one. Their defense, yeah, I'm going to take the pack on this one. We got the Giants and the Seahawks. Nobody giving my Giants a chance to win this. It's in Seattle, and for good reason. We're not even sure if Malik Neighbors is going to be playing. He's still in concussion protocol. Much as I hate to admit it, I'm going to have to take Seattle on this one. We got the Cowboys and the Steelers. Really? 51% of the people picking the Cowboys? Hell no. Nuh-uh. Cowboys are a mid-team, and they're going to be running into a much better defense than what they faced last Thursday with the Giants. And I think the Steelers, yeah, they got Justin Fields, and he should be able to do enough to pick this team apart. I think even though I think Deron Bland will be back next week, although I'm not entirely sure. The other problem is the Cowboys have no pass rush now with both Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence on the shelf for the foreseeable future. So Fields is going to have all day to throw or run if he wants. He's not going to be running for his life in this game. I think the Steelers are going to win this one, and it might actually get pretty ugly. All right, and we got our Monday Nighter. We got New Orleans in Kansas City. New Orleans come down to earth after a 2-0 start, and the Chiefs have been winning ugly. But that defense, though, seriously, that defense. Mahomes has been doing just enough, but now without Rashee Rice. Is this the game where Travis Kelce comes back? Are the Chiefs going to trade for somebody? There's been a lot of players linked to Kansas City to make a trade. And with the Monday night game, they could do it. I'm going to take Kansas City to hold serve at home and pick up another win. And how many points do I think they're going to be scored? Oh, this is going to be a low-scoring, ugly game. Two good defenses, two struggling offenses here. I'm going to go 31 altogether. 17-14 Chiefs win. And that's my picks for the week. And we'll see if I do any better this week than I did last week. But here's the hoping, right? All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in. And to help this channel grow, this has been Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is NFL Pickem. I'll see you all next time.